Good morning, my dudes. I am very tired. It's very early in the morning. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning. I just woke up not too long ago. I just got back from the bathroom. So today's the first day of Brooke picking out my outfits. She already picked out my outfit yesterday, and I'm going to be filming. Alright, get ready with me. So let's get started. Yay. So I'm gonna do my makeup routine first and then put on my outfit. Sorry, the video quality is trash. I lost my tripod. I have no clue where it is, and I don't know where to find it. So right there, I guess. I don't know. Hi. So first, I'm gonna be using my elf primer, as you know from my Get Ready With Me on the First Day of School video. Since I clearly and obviously know what I'm doing. They abandoned their efforts in April, managing to wait out the weather before plopping into 3 lifeboats that took the crew to Elephant Island and then back to South Georgia, where Shackleton called off the expedition. The Ross Sea Party faced the same challenges on the other side, but they did manage to complete their mission, creating the supply routes for Shackleton's crew, not without a few fatalities and another sinking ship. With my elf primer on, this is like the majority, the main thing of my makeup. Everything is basically the same besides the fact that she picks out my eyeshadow and lipstick, because that's the only thing she really can control that I don't use that often. Because normally I'd wear like no eyeshadow. Where'd you put this? Normally I'd wear like no eyeshadow. The fairly flat and barren land is sometimes oddly interrupted by these 160-foot tall volcano-like hills. These pingus form when like no eyeshadow or light eyeshadow or no lipstick or chapstick or just a normal dark color. I look high. That's where I'm on. I just woke up. Pingus can certainly shoot your eye out. Number 10, a frozen plant. Will no Venus flytraps or other crazy scary I got paid today. I'm more than likely going to be getting a new beauty blender because it's necessary. In 2012, the thin-leaved ancestor of the Campion. There's probably bacteria growing up in this thing, and I'm putting it all over my face. The ice age overcame him and the entire Earth. Smart, right? The scientists regenerated the fertile plants from in vitro fruit tissue culture, Pleistocene, that dated back to the late Pleistocene age. The fruits were so intact because they had been fossilized beneath the permafrost sediments, which had never thawed, serving as a cold freezer with temperature levels of -7 degrees Celsius. This discovery, and all of these discoveries found in the permafrost, will serve as a sort of frozen petri dish to study the rates of microevolution and discover various prehistoric plant tissue. Number 9, a frozen crater. If you thought craters were only for the moon, you thought wrong. Below the permafrost of Siberia, yet again, lies an enormous crater of the Yamal Peninsula, aka the end of the world. If you saw the size of this crater, you might start to think it was the end of the world. Next is my Fit Me powder, same color as last time. Russian scientists were sent to uncover the finding, eventually I do need to get a lighter color because during the winter I get pale, and I'm not trying to have like a dark face and a pale neck, you know? Some believe it was an explosion, others think it was the work of a meteorite, stupid. And still others blame missiles that have gone astray. But Russian scientists have found an extremely high level of methane in the area, up to 9.6% to be exact, while normal concentrations in the air usually only contain 0.000179% methane, according to Andrei Plekhanov, an archaeologist at Salehart's Scientific Center of Arctic Studies. The rising temperatures may have melted some of the permafrost, releasing the severely high amount of methane, which resulted in the massive crater, or perhaps it's just a pit of despair. Number 8, a frozen headless corpse.
Pit of despair, so can I get
the
the link?
Siberian tundra serve as an indeterminate source of long extinct animals, prehistoric plants,
Oh, I got a
it was also once a storage unit for
vocab test today in English. I take AP Lit for some reason. I don't know why I decided to take an AP class my senior year. Like, this is my first AP class, and I'm not excited about it.
No one would know, and so everyone steered clear of it. The frozen soil could have kept the virus alive and thriving. Many people are frightened at the thought of a smallpox resurgence, particularly local residents, when bodies are recovered or mass graves are exposed in Siberia, and the scientists were frightened too, so frightened that they didn't even care to conduct any research on these age-shooting remains.
I'm almost done. I think I'm gonna do my eyebrows and I'm doing the eyeshadow that was set in place for me. If I can find my eyebrows. Oh,
such an epidemic. The fear of the potential virus destroyed the possibility of discovering this headless corpse's history. Sad, but perfectly understandable. Number 7, frozen puppies. If the sad emoticon was invented for a reason, this is it. There's nothing sadder than frozen puppies. In fact, this entry is not so scary, unless you imagine these
please don't mind the back noise of this. You're right next to my TV and I play YouTube videos in the morning. Sorry about that. Oh god.
Buried in what researchers presume was a landslide.
So, I have the palette that she wants me to use. We're going to be using
found in North America, having crossed the Arctic land bridge alongside human nomads. Although the puppies are ancient, you probably
this color as a base, that color, no wait, this color as a base, that color as a crease, and then the white in my inner corner. So let's mess this up today.
Strange amassing of concentric circles on the face of the ice. What would you think of the strange formation? Is it natural or alien? Two friends faced the same questions when they were met with a curious mass.
I'm about to be looking like a complete and utter fool today because I don't dress like her, and she's doing a style that's not really me.
From their visits on our planet, perhaps
So,
eggs. The two filmed the mass and even touched it with their bare hands, describing its texture as slimy. They did not collect any samples, leaving scientific explanations all up to theory. But of the 10,000 plus
I'm really hungry. Like, I haven't even
find plenty of oddball theories.
eaten anything. I haven't drank anything.
That have been laid out to form a fishing
Girl,
pole, and those with no imagination at all
I'm like
claim it's just natural frozen ice, with some areas freezing softer than others. What do you think this strange spherical entity could be? Number 5, a frozen rhino. Everyone's heard of woolly mammoths, but have you heard of woolly rhinos? The scary cute little baby rhino, Sasha, was discovered in, you guessed it, Siberia, as its ice casting melted for the big reveal. Like Luba, this particular
you need to change
by hunters in 2014. They were heading down a street when they spotted what they thought was a dead
I first used my unicorn brush for the base of it, so it's light. I guess, now I'm gonna use, I don't even know what kind of brush this is. This brush that I took from my mom, another eyeshadow brush, I don't know what kind it is. And we're gonna be putting this black color up in there. Hopefully I don't mess it up because I don't do black eyeshadow.
Fully intact, however, having had her backside torn apart by a predator. But a leg, the torso, the head, and her horns and woolly skin have been preserved. Researchers who examine these extinct creatures' carcasses will be able to better hypothesize how they grew.
Oh my god, I'm on this
as the earth drove them to extinction. Number 4, a frozen skeleton pit. Near the Himalayas lies a glacial lake called Rupkund. It's innocent enough in the coldest months when it's frozen, but when the ice thaws, a stunningly creepy pile of bones is revealed.
Okay, I'm gonna show you the first eye that I did. I already messed up. It's already everywhere smudged. I don't know what I'm doing. I can't do smoky eyes. I don't know why she's making me do this. I made her do something so simple. But she's making me do freaking smoky eyes, and I don't know how to do this. So I'm gonna mess up my entire makeup routine.
Lost in the Upper Himalayas when returning from 1841's Battle of Tibet. Still, they were much older than a century.
She's making me look like a fool, and I don't like it.
Scientists detected that the skeletons dated back to 850 AD, and that many of the skulls indicate they were struck by tiny pinpricks falling straight down upon them. Probably hail. In fact, as the local folklore tells it, Kanaja's king, Justawal, and his men were celebrating in the high mountain when Latu, a deity, massacred the lot of them for disturbing his sleep. Talk about raining on the Kanaja's parade. Now all that remains, frozen in ice, is a pit of death to remind us all to respect the heavens.
I don't know why one goes smoother than the other. It's always the first one that's never smooth.
May have known exactly what was to come when he wrote a note, slipped it in a bottle, and buried it beneath some rocks near the edge of a Canadian glacier on Ward Hunt Island in 1959, not knowing whether his message would be discovered. His note instructed the finder to measure the distance from the bottle to the edge of the glacier. In 2013, two Laval University scientists from one of the island's research stations did, in fact, uncover the bottle frozen in ice more than 50 years after his death, which was only a month following the written message when he died of paralysis from a brain seizure. They followed his instructions. The scary and shocking measurements revealed that the ice shelf had retracted 233 feet from Walker's measurement in 1959, which was 168 feet.
Now, I'm going to be using this liner brush, I believe that's what it is, to get the white in my inner corner.
Unless you're a climate change denier, you'd probably agree it's common knowledge that the Earth is getting warmer and the ice caps are melting. If you also agree that this warming is man-made, then we'd better unmake it, because we're opening up a whole new can of worms when it comes to unearthing prehistoric viruses in the Earth's frozen ice. Recently, 100 feet beneath the frozen soil of the Siberian tundra, a giant scary virus was discovered, still active.
Finish that. I'm going to try to see if I can...
Despite being an estimated 30,000 plus years old. According to the researchers who discovered the virus, it was fat and elongated, which is why it was named the pathos virus. Pathos being derived from the Greek word for a large storage barrel. The virus
okay, I guess this is fine. This is the eyeshadow. It's very not me, not really good at all. The best I can do this early in the morning and not having any prior knowledge of smoky eye. Completely lost what I was going to say. Alright, I'm going to get my mascara and my lipstick on. So. Dreading this.
Prehistoric infectious viruses that have the potential to destroy the human species.
Okay.
Before we get to number 1, my name is Chills and I hope you're enjoying the video so far. If you've ever been curious as to what I look like in real life, then follow me on Instagram at DylanIsChillingYT. I also have a Twitter at YTChills where I post video updates. I'd really appreciate it if you followed me, and feel free to send me a DM if you have any questions or suggestions. Number 1, a frozen curse. Yet another mummy, known as Ötzi the Iceman, was found in the Ötztal Alps in 1991. The Iceman dates back to sometime around 3,300 BC, making him hella old and hella scary. As the crew removed him from the mountain after 2 German tourists discovered him, Ötzi was a cursed thing.
I'm gonna let this dry right now before I do anything else and completely mess it up. I'm gonna get my lipstick, and then I'm gonna pause this, and then change into my other clothes. So let me get the lipstick really quick. And I suggested Baby Lips Red Colorbone Crayon.
Let's tally his victims up and decide for ourselves. Death number 1 was Rainer Henn, the forensic pathologist who placed the remains of Ötzi in a body bag. He died in a terrible car crash on the way to a world conference to discuss Ötzi in 1992. Death number 2 was Kurt Fritz, the mountaineer guide who led Henn to the remains. In a separate climb, he was was the only member of his party to die. Death number 3 was natural. The photographer of the excavation died from a brain tumor. Death number 4 was Elmut Simon, who discovered at sea. He'd gone missing in 2004, and
well, that's the complete makeup look. My hair is almost done. I just need to brush it out, and then put my headband on, and then I'm gonna change. So I'm gonna pause this really quick, and I will return with the final look. Alright, I am back with the entire look. I'm not cool with it at all. Not really my style. I got the bow earrings, all the makeup on, my necklace, shirt, pants, and shoes. This whole outfit that was picked out for me. I'm gonna change my piercing, and then I'm gonna get my day started. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.